Right, we are live, people. I'm sorry about that. Just had some technical difficulties there with the microphone. But look, we're back, and yeah, today it was gonna be a Liverpool preview and then a match review, like a stream after the game. But obviously, the game's off now, so I'm having to improvise. And I just thought I'd bring up with all the transfer talks and rumors and everything that's going on at the moment. I thought I'd bring you a stream because at the end of the day, I still do need to do a stream. I still do need to be consistent with this. So I just thought I'd do a general thing where I just discuss transfer rumors. I discuss the Liverpool thing, the game being called off, and hopefully, if people put their comments in, we get some good chats. Then yeah, we can interact. I might put the link in the chat. I might put the link in the chat in a bit. In the maybe after like 10 minutes or so, I might stick the link in the chat. If anyone wants to come and chat to me, then yeah, come give me your opinion. But look, we're gonna start. Look, I literally, bro, I had school today, well, college, but it was online, so I done that, and I was like, I should probably do a stream today. So I was like, I set this up last minute. I'm improvising right now. I literally have no structure for this because like I said, I was meant to talk about the Liverpool game, but that's called off. We can still talk about that. Yeah, let's start with that because when I found out the game was called off, I was fuming. Mainly because I was going as well. Mainly because I was going. Like I was going to the game, so I was excited for it. I was up for it, and then heard the game was called off. Big up, man. Come on. Big up Denon, big up Denon in the chat. They always change the rules for they always change the rules for Liverpool, mate. Like I don't understand why they do it. It's just frustrating. Like you remember when Villa in the FA Cup they had to put out a under 23 side. No one was complaining about it then. When it comes to Liverpool, it's like they can make their own rules. When it comes to Arsenal, however, excuse me, we don't get anything. Like it's frustrating. Even what was it? Spurs when they were playing. Who was it they were playing? I can't even remember now. It's gone out of my head. But the team they were playing, if someone in the chat could let me know, they were forced to. I think they were forced to forfeit the thing. So like, it's one rule for someone, and then like it's annoying because Liverpool, yeah. Notice how they have no problems playing the FA Cup game against, is it Shrewsbury? Shrewsbury on Sunday. I think it's Sunday. So they have no problems playing that because they know they're gonna put the kids up. But because it's Arsenal, they don't want to put the kids out, even though throughout this tournament they never take it seriously and they always put the kids out. But now they have a problem with it. It is extremely it's frustrating because I think we had a chance, and now you're finding out that not only is the game postponed, but we're playing the second leg, which was meant to be away. We're playing that first. So it's like what? It's not fair. I don't think it's fair at all. But no point complaining about it anymore. There's no point. Is there any point? Because you know it's you just have to get on with it now. Like hopefully we can make it through to the final. Oh, thank God Tottenham, yeah. Hey, what are you saying, Rafe? What are you saying about Tottenham? Thank God Tottenham done Spurs, man. Spurs, like doing Spurs things. It's the history of the Tottenham as was it Benucci or I think it was Chiellini that said that. But yeah, big up Rafe. You probably want to bash your head against the wall. No, mate, you're mate, that North London derby. That is a massive game. I can't wait for that. That's a big game. Big up James. Big up Josh. Thank you very much. Big up Niall as well. What are your expectations for this season? Says Daddy Longhead. My expectations for this season. Fourth is realistically, it's a realistic target, and if we don't make fourth, it depends on the circumstances. If we put in a proper challenge, but it's just United and Tottenham were too strong, or Tottenham were too strong, and we miss out on fourth by a few points, then maybe I can back Arteta. But if we fall off and then it's like a thing where we're miles away, then nah, mate, I'm sorry. I want to see what I want to see is I want to see that performance against City, the performances against Norwich. Who else? Leeds, West Ham. I want to see those play. I want to see those consistently. So, mate, like my expectations, fourth is my expectation. Whether we'll get that, we'll find out. Yo, big up Halibi as well. How are you, my G? Yeah, I'm good, man. School now, so it's gonna be harder to stream, but I'll still be doing streams. I think Saturday I'm gonna do the preview for the Nottingham Forest game. If anyone wants to come on there, like I said, Twitter's in my about section. You can email me. I'll get anyone on this channel as long as you have your camera on. Come on. But I'm good, man. I'm good. I hope you're all as well. I'm not gonna try and butcher that, but thank you. Yeah, do hit the likes, please. Smash the likes. I think we're on how many we're on now? We're on 9, so not bad. But let's try and get 20. Well, there's 4 people here, so we can't get 20. But anyone watching this on playback, yeah, everyone like the thing, subscribe, share with your friends. Tell everyone about Big Josh, man. Spread the word, spread the love as well. Thank you. But yeah, do hit the likes. Thoughts on Man City wanting Arteta back? I don't think they'll go. I don't understand. Like, they could get Ten Hag, they could get Nagelsmann, they could get someone a lot better than Arteta. If they want Arteta, then they can have him. Because look, I'm not Arteta out right now. Arteta's doing very well right now. I can't really hate on him right now. But if you want him, then I don't really care. Like, if Arteta goes, there's better fish in the sea. So whether we get that, what shall we go put Airport Albert as manager? Because if Arteta goes, like, I wouldn't be surprised. But no, I don't see City getting Arteta. I don't think we'd let Arteta go. I don't know if he's got much left on his contract though. Man City see something in him for some reason. Yeah. It's probably the relationship between him and Pep. I don't know. It's just the fact that he's been there, so the players all know him. So yeah, I'm not gonna be too angry if he goes. I'm sure City fans would be a bit angry if they got Arteta. They would want something like Ten Hag, someone bigger and better. They can get that. So yeah. Would you take Isaac and Vlahovic at Arsenal? Right, this is a good question because I do want to talk about transfers and players we're linked to. Before I answer this question, because I'll take a bit of time on this question, I'm gonna just go to this comment. Rafe, can't lie, I can see Arsenal winning the North London. Bro, if we win the North London, whoever wins that game, I feel like whoever wins that game gets top 4. That's such a big game. We cannot afford to lose that though. If it's not as bad for you if you lose that, because literally, like, look, mate, we haven't beat you at your ground since 2013 or 2014, so I don't know. But if we can win, that's big. Whoever wins that game, like I said, I think they'll get top 4. You can see Arsenal winning, but there's just something about Tottenham when they're at their home ground. With Conte as well, like, nah, for me, I think it will be a draw. I think it will be one of those games. But you know, with the North London derby, this is why I think it's a brilliant derby, because there's always goals. There's always goals in the North London derby. You never get a 0-0 or a stale derby. There's always action. There's always something going on. But Daddy Longhead says, do you expect a trophy as well? Well, we're in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. I would like to go ahead and win it. But if you're asking me, look, I expect to win a trophy, but the main target is top 4. Because, look, I would top 4, as much as I would like to win a trophy, trophies are like history. They do so much. But right now, we've seen it with the FA Cup. Although we won it, it didn't really take us forward. Getting top 4 would be be the main step. I'm not saying top four is bigger than a trophy, but at the moment, top four would be more useful to Arsenal than a trophy. But I would like to go for the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup as well. Look, if it means that we write off the FA Cup and we get top four, then calm. Same with the Carabao Cup, but it would be nice to win a trophy, of course. That's obvious anyway. Big up Ethan. Thank you for supporting. I see you. Always see you in the chat. So big up yourself. We should sign Kessie and DCL. Look, all the talks on transfers, mate. Like, I'm gonna come back to them because there's a lot I want to talk about transfers. When can you super chat, Josh? Look, I think you need 1K subs to have super chats available. So look, if you do subscribe, we can get there quicker. Look, I'm on 213, I think, right now. So we've still got a long way to go. However, we have grown quite a lot. Look, I started this just over a month ago. So yeah, we're doing well. And big up to everyone who's supporting. But you cannot super chat yet. I really do appreciate that because look, if I get a super chat, that would be really like I don't look. Don't waste your money on me, man. Like I'm look. If you want a super chat, that's up to you. But look, you can spend that money on better things, like go buy your mum some flowers or something. But now, big up Halimi for that comment. But super chats are not available right now. Where do you see United finishing? I think it will be Arsenal who finish fourth, then Tottenham, and then West Ham, then United. And I'm saying it with chest because United, they need a manager like Conte. Conte was the perfect guy for United. They need someone who can challenge the board. Ralph Rangnick is just another yes man. He ain't gonna really get them anywhere because he hasn't got that in him. He's just going with the board. He's playing the same players, the same system. They need someone who completely changes it up, changes the tactics, the players, changes everything, challenges the board. Because if you told me Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was still in charge right now, I would believe you. I would easily believe you. If you told me Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was in charge, I'd believe you. So, no, yeah, I think they'll finish 6th or 7th. At the moment, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't even know what that means, but big up for putting a chat in. Big up SVTLY TV, man. Go subscribe to this guy. This guy is he's got, I think he's got over 1K, but go subscribe to him, man. It's quality, man. Go subscribe to SVTLY TV. Go do it now. Yeah. Like, this guy's a really nice guy. You can go check out a stream I was on with him on This Is Luca's Life. I think it was 2 days ago. We were on with SVTLY TV was there, and Lee Judges was there. So that was a really good stream. I enjoyed that. But big up SVTLY TV, man. We'll definitely be doing something together in the future. Hopefully soon. But yeah, big up yourself. Yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully, look, I have got A levels, so it's gonna be hard to balance this and that, but I will do it and I will get there hopefully soon. But big up yourself. You need to get 1K subs and 4K watch hours to get monetized on Super Chat. Yeah, exactly. So look, I'm working my way there. So look, if you guys keep supporting them, we can get there soon. But big up yourself, SVTLY TV. Big up Steven, man. Halimi says Bundesliga tax. I believe he's talking about. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, Rangnick is only temporary, Josh. Yeah, I know he is only temporary, but that what United are doing right now, that's not rough. That is not rough Rangnick football, because there's a reason why Jurgen Klopp, Thomas Tuchel said they get like. He's an idol to them. Like, literally, the players right now are not playing what Ralph Rangnick. I told you, if you get a yes man in, and Ralph Rangnick does seem like a yes man, the players aren't going to duck. I hear United players coming out saying we don't like what he's doing. How dare you? I'm sorry, but this look. this frustrates me. This really frustrates me. If I was a United fan, I'd be fuming. I feel for the United fans. They said, I think the players came out and said they don't like his playing style. Literally, who are you to say that you don't like your play style? Maybe you're not good enough to adapt to his play style. Maybe you're not good enough to adapt to the play style because the United players, man, some of them, their mentality is all over the place. Big up, James. I rate your take on the trophies versus top four debate. Couldn't agree more with what you said. Thank you, mate. Yeah, like I said, top four, although winning a trophy is bigger, top four is more vital to Arsenal right now. So, yeah, big up, great videos, Big Josh. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Big up yourself. And Footy TV, thank you, bro. Respect, mate. Just DM if you ever want to come on. Happy to help you get to 1K. Anything more for my channel is a bonus, as the money I make goes to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. Hey, gotta applaud that, man. Big up yourself. That's amazing to hear. That's just like big up Stephen, man, because Children's Liver Disease Foundation, like that's a big thing you're doing, and you're doing good things. So big up yourself. Look, everyone here, like I said, go subscribe to Footy TV right now. Go subscribe to him, support him, donate to him. Like he said, the money he makes goes to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. So big up Stephen. But look, I'm gonna come back to this question from James, and he says, would you take Isaac and Vlahovic at Arsenal? Right. The thing is, yeah, with these players, they're playing in leagues that they may be shining in their league. Vlahovic may be putting up trees in Bundesliga. However, Bundesliga, Syria, however, a completely different league to the Premier League. The pace of those leagues don't match the Premier League. That's the thing. You've seen it, Falcao. You've seen it with numerous players come to the Premier League. It's gone out my head, but you can help me in the chat. But numerous players come from leagues like that and flop because the Premier League is different. Lukaku, I'm sorry, but £100 million, he ain't proven that so far. So, yeah, look, I would take them. Don't get me wrong. Vlahovic, I would definitely take. But there's just a doubt in my mind whether he would. Just the thing that I said, like I said, he's playing in Syria. It's a very different situation to playing for Arsenal, playing in the Premier League. Yeah, Shevchenko as well. James says Shevchenko. Yeah, Shevchenko as well. Isaac as well. Look, I saw him at the Euros, and I thought he was a good little player. But great comment from Odrin. Quality strikers are difficult to find these days. Yeah, they are, especially from foreign leagues. Like I said, you don't know what you're going to get because it's just a completely different pace. The Premier League is the hardest league to adapt to in the world, and I think that's fact. So yeah, like I would take them. We do need a striker. So James, answering your question, I would take them, but DCL, maybe he would fit better because he's got that Premier League physicality. He's got the experience. I want a physical man. And these two are certainly, well, Vlahovic definitely is a physical guy. Isaac is 6'4", so he can win headers. So I want someone like that. The thought of DCL, though, excites me more. And even a player like Ivan Toney would get me excited. But we should sign Kessie as well. Kessie, hey, we need a midfielder. I said this on Delboy Gunner TV. Go subscribe to him. But I said it to him. If we want to make progress, we need to sign at least two midfielders. At least one midfielder, preferably two. With Ainsley going, look, I wasn't happy about getting rid of Ainsley. I think it was the wrong time. But nah, look, we need at least one midfielder and a striker. So let me know in the chat who your suggestions would be, and I'll take a look at each one of those. Respect, mate. I take Vlahovic or Andre Silva. Isaac and DCL is a risk because they never got over 20 league goals. And Isaac, for me, is too young now. We need experience, especially with what happened against City. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I remember you saying Andre Silva from Frankfurt. So, look, whoever we get, I just want someone who can adapt to the physicality and the pace of the Premier League. So, I want someone. Hey, you just took the words out of my mouth. I want someone, yeah, like Lacazette, who can hold the ball up, link up, play, but who can also finish. Because if Lacazette was a lethal finisher, he'd be a world class striker. Because his link up play is great, and his hold up play, what he does in that false nine role is brilliant. But his finishing lets him down massively. DCL's injury prone. Yeah, he is injury prone. That's a good point. Kessie or Zakari for me. Yeah, look, Kessie's a baller. I would take Kessie. I would go for Zakaria or Basuma more because I want a bit more of a holding midfielder, someone that can allow Partey to really show his attacking qualities, allow Partey to do his role more. Someone like a Basuma, I would love that. Basuma would be my number one target for me. Kessie's sick, yeah. Kessie's a baller. I always thought that Milinkovic-Savic from Lazio would be a great signing for Arsenal. Yeah, look, he's playing he's playing in Serie A now. So anyone that comes from Serie A, I just always have a bit of a, I don't know, there's an off feeling about them because yeah, look, yeah. But then with Zakaria last time we bought a CDM at Mönchengladbach, we ended up with Xhaka. Yeah, that's true. However, Xhaka is just he's different. No, Xhaka's a liability. However, that's a good point because Xhaka in the Bundesliga look night and day. Although I still blame Wenger for not going for Kante, but Xhaka in the Bundesliga look like a baller. So yeah, you never know. Not a bad choice, James. Yeah, Milinkovic-Savic. I don't know how old is he. Is he getting on? Yeah, I don't know too much about his age, but yeah. Right. Look, I'm gonna do this now. Right. Link is in the chat, so go click the link. Anyone who wants to come on and chat, then they can. I'm just gonna be continuing talking like I am anyway. So yeah, like I said, anyone who wants to come, feel free to come. Let me just pin that. There we go. Right. Let's read some comments. Kante was cheaper as well. Yeah, exactly. That's one thing that I just don't understand how any manager could have picked Granit Xhaka over N'Golo Kante. It baffles me. It really does baffle me. But it is what it is. But I think he's in his late 20s, 28, 29. That's not a bad age. Yeah, I wouldn't be against that, but I just want someone. I don't know. I don't. Is he a? I want someone like a bit more of a holding midfielder. So, yeah. For me, Basuma, like I said, Basuma would be. He would be the guy. Like honestly, he would be the guy. For me, Basuma he's Premier League proven, and if we can get someone like him, then yeah, definitely. But I'm gonna add someone, a good mate of mine. Big up SVT TV. How you doing,
mate? Not bad, you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Thanks for coming on. What are you saying?
Yeah, I just thought I'd come on and give my thoughts on like transfers and that.
Yeah, of course.
Because there's obviously a lot of talk about. There's a lot of rumours. As always with Arsenal, we usually link with everyone. Like it's usually
Yeah,
like
facts. We
gets the
are
link
linked
in
to
it.
everyone.
So yeah, I mean, my question would be, none of the midfielders come up with what, because it's always difficult to get what you want in January, and if you're going to do it, you're going to pay over the odds. Right,
Mm-hmm.
so obviously there's a lot of talk about Wijnaldum to PSG, from PSG
Yeah.
to Arsenal. Now, I've always said if it's a 6 month loan, right, and it gets Xhaka out of the team, hell
Hmm.
yes, right,
Yeah.
with every cent of the word. Right, what's
Hmm.
your thoughts on that?
Hey, I'll take Wijnaldum in a heartbeat, man. Take him in a heartbeat. He's a baller. Like,
Mm,
again, Premier League proven as well. Anyone that's got the experience in the Premier League, I would instantly go for them over someone who's had no Premier League experience. The thing is, like someone was saying, Milinkovic Savic, he
mm,
hasn't got that Premier League experience. So, like anyone Premier League, you need someone with you can adapt to the pace. That's the main thing in the Premier League. Someone who can adapt to the pace and physicality of it. I feel like Milinkovic Savic, although he's got a good passing range and he's a good player, I don't know if he would adapt to the pace that well. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
the problem is with I think it was in the Italian league, is it at the minute?
Yeah,
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 the
he's
problem
in
is
the
with the
Italian
Italian
league.
league, it's very slow.
Facts.
So you will struggle to get unless players are very quick, that are naturally quick in that league.
Hmm.
You're always going to end up struggling to bring anyone from Serie A and get them to play in the Premier League because of the pace of it. And if they do, they're going to take a while to adapt. Um, and this brings the whole thing about how long do you give a player to adapt?
Yeah,
And I remember we bought Perez, and like just vaguely because I was only young. His first season was crap. He
mm,
was appalling his first season. Second season, he was PFA Player of the Year.
yeah,
So even though he had I think he had a broken shin for like the last 2 months. So
yeah,
um, so if when it comes down to it, I think players don't get enough. Especially I think especially when with social media as well, people are very very like, and you might get it with rivals, but also sometimes with fans, if they don't particularly like a particular player because it's not the one they wanted, right? They would start an agenda or something, or quickly judge on a player before giving him a chance to settle in and do what he needs to do at the club, and give him time to
yeah.
adapt.
Facts.
It's a lot of hate for no reason, to be honest. And there's a player in there, and I know there's inconsistency, but then he's had managers left, right, chopping and changing left, right, and centre. He's been in
Hmm.
and out of the team left, right, and centre. So, can anyone name me a consistent run of games that he's been on? You can't. There's never been a consistent run that he's been on where he's been able to try and prove that he's worth for the team. So yes, you could say other players have had can do it with less games, but it, for me, like I think us fans can do a little bit more in terms of just sort of giving players a chance to adapt.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I
I
agree.
mean, I'm always at the point. I remember when Ramsdale came in, like, and whoever was abusing Ramsdale when he came in, you're not an Arsenal fan. Get lost, right? Because
Hmm.
no matter if you don't like him or not, and if he's relegation material or not, he's an Arsenal player. Once he signs on the line,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
once he signs on that piece of paper for an Arsenal contract, he's an Arsenal player, and you back him. Right? That means every 90 minutes, as much as I hate Xhaka, if he's on that pitch on the starting lineup, 90 minutes, it goes out the window. Same with Arteta.
Hmm.
You know me, I'm massive Arteta out, right? But for 90 minutes, I don't want Arsenal to lose because the club comes first,
Mm, yeah,
not my
exactly.
agenda. So,
Mm,
and I get people why they want Arteta to lose. I get it, right? Because in long run, they might think it's beneficial for the club because they get an elite manager in. That I get that, but in the end, I want I want what's best for Arsenal, and the best for Arsenal is win games. So every day, every 90 minutes, it's go and prove me wrong. So
yeah.
to be fair, yes. I mean, what's your take on Arteta? To be honest,
Right. Well, I could talk about this for hours. So look, I'll try and sum it up in as little words as possible. Look, right.
Yeah,
Arteta for me, when he came in, I wasn't backing it because I didn't. I thought there
yeah,
was much better managers we could have gone for, but of
mm,
course we went with the typical route of young manager, give him time, this that. So I wasn't happy with the fact that we went for Mikel Arteta. However, when he came in, I said, look, well he's here now. I'll back him.
mm,
But we won the FA Cup, but in that November period last season, that for me he should have been sacked then. And the fact
oh
that he
yeah,
wasn't was a joke. Then I said, all right, fine, he's not been sacked. Then when we went out the Europa League to Villarreal, that should have been the time he got sacked. He didn't
yeah,
get sacked. So it's like from that point, you pretty much knew he weren't really going to get sacked. He was just going to stay in a job. And then this season, I've been very not
mm,
flip flop, but at the start of the season, I was Arteta out from that Europa League thing, and then the first three games came. Even when we went on that 10-game unbeaten run, I
mm,
wasn't convinced because the performances were not sustainable in those games, and we weren't
no,
playing good football at all. And then the past 3-4 games we played, well, 4 or 5 games we played a lot better. However, I'm not going to get carried away with it. I still have
mm.
my doubts about our term. It's very easy to get carried away, start jumping about, saying he's the one. I'll base that off where we are come May. So yeah, that's what it
I
is for
think
me.
for me at the minute is first off I gave Arteta a chance as much as I didn't agree with it. I think I was wanting Rafa in at one point, and I'll defend my reasons for wanting Rafa in at the time.
Hmm. I think Stephen.
Is that back?
Yeah, you're back. I can hear
Yeah,
you,
so
but you're a bit
yeah, there's my.
frozen, man. All right, no worries.
It's just my internet. It always plays up. But yeah. So North London derbies when I turned the last season at White Hart Lane, right, and
Mm.
that scandal of performance where the second half I was pretty much watching the Grand Prix rather than the actual football, right, as during the watch along, like so I just sort of clocked out by that point. Um, but yeah, after Villarreal, I didn't even think after Villarreal they would have been sacked because
No.
we were 16th and he didn't get sacked. So it told me like that, and I even heard
That,
some people saying like if it meant to get the board out and the owners out, like we would happily take a relegation. And I'm like, what are you on about? Are you serious? Like, uh, but there you go. So as much as this season, I've always still said like I'm not changing on my stance. My stance has been get us in Europe so we can get some players that we can actually now challenge and get back to where we were. That's the minimum. The way he's performing right now, you're proving to me that you can do a top four challenge, right? Especially of the last 4 or 5 games that you've produced,
mm,
right? So if you're producing that sort of level, right, then go and get top four. If you can't get top four and you're out of a top four race, knowing you've been in this position with by about 10, 12 points, you're not good enough. Because even if you did stay and got the players in, you wouldn't be able to do a title challenge because you couldn't even do a top four challenge. So for me now the minimum's top four because he's proven to me that he could do a top four challenge. So you've got to go get it. Because if you get top four, and I get the point about people want to win trophies, get that. But if top four means we can get a chance of getting for the league, then I'll take that. And there's also top four is like one of those, okay, that's not my aim. My main aim is to win the league. So you need to get me after that into a title challenge. So until you do that, I'm still Arteta out. You have to give him that season because he's earned the right to be in the Champions League. He's earned the right to be get the players he wants to go then try and challenge for the league. Because really unfair. As much as I hate Arteta, it would be unfair to him to get top four and then go, yeah, bye, mate. Like, yeah, bye. We want someone else like to take over. And I think the players will be like, hang on a minute, he's just got us in Champions League football. And I think the players will be very happy as well. So, because you've got to think all the players in this as well. If they've worked on getting into a top four, and then you get rid of the manager who's got them there, they're not going to be very happy with the board or the owner or the club, right? Which
Yeah,
could cause problems.
facts. Yeah, look, everything you said there, I fully agree with. And look, man, thank you for coming on. We'll definitely
No, you're
set up a
all the time, man.
stream in the future. Uh, like I put your link in the chat, so everyone
Yeah, I
watching,
saw that. Appreciate it. I
go and
really
click
do.
on the link. Go subscribe to S Feetly TV. How many subs you on, by the way?
We're on 1.12 or 1.1 something like that. Like, I never thought I'd get to
Go subscribe.
monetization. So, like,
Yeah, man. Big
as
up.
much
What you're doing is
as
brilliant.
yeah, as much as we want to get to 2K, it's one of those. It's like just anyone just watching just helps just raise money. So
Yeah, man. Of
that's all the
course.
people have to do. So yeah, but make sure though first you go and subscribe here because like
Yeah, big
you
up, man.
definitely need to get to 1K. Absolutely.
Yeah, hopefully soon, man. Time will tell. But Stephen, big up
Mm.
yourself. Thank you for coming on.
No worries,
I
man.
will message you to set up a stream in the future. But
Yeah, well,
anyway,
I've got
for
loads
now,
of shows you can come on. Like just
yeah,
DM
man.
me wherever you want, man.
I will definitely be on. But big up yourself and thank you for coming on.
No worries.
Take care,
Take
man.
care.
Bye. Right, we'll do 10 more minutes and then we'll wrap this up. Yeah, we'll do 10 more minutes. But look, anyone that wants to come on, like Stephen done there, feel free to come on. Big up, Stephen. Thank you for coming on, giving your say. I put his link in the chat here. Go subscribe to him. Big up QNTV. Big up QNTV. Again, another guy that you should go and subscribe to if you're not already subscribed to him. He is a really nice guy. He does Chelsea videos. He's always there whenever I see him. Midnight, he's live and he's doing his thing. Quality guy. Big up QNTV. Go and subscribe to him. Again, big up Arsenal Alex as well. I'm getting all these guys. You should go and subscribe to him as well. He is an Arsenal YouTuber as well, and he's another guy who speaks facts and he says it as it is. Arsenal Alex, I watched your stream with Kenny Ken, quality stream. Like honestly, that was really good. But I will definitely be doing collabs with anyone that wants to come on collab. Feel free to let me know and just message me on my Twitter, message me on my email me. But yeah, big up to Arsenal Alex. Yeah, Stephen, man, thanks for coming on. Anytime you want to come on, just message me and vice versa as well. I'd be more than happy to come on your channel as well. But yeah, big up yourself. But look, there's been some good suggestions this stream. James suggested Milinkovic Savic, Zakaria. There's been suggestions of Zakaria, Kessie, DCL, Vlahovic, Isaac. But look, for me, whoever you sign, yeah, I just want the signings to be in. I don't want to go into that Spurs game without making any signings. I want to have whoever we need to sign, yeah, go and do it early. That's the thing that frustrates me with Arsenal. We always leave deals to the last minute, last second. It's about time that you go. Look, we have more. We have 10. Look, we have 10 days to that Spurs game. 10 days is not a lot of time. However, it's enough time to get a few, maybe even just one player, even a midfielder, because we need a midfielder. We only have Xhaka and Lokonga. No one, I mean, Patino is not exactly, I don't think he's Premier League ready. So we need a midfielder ASAP. So please go and get a midfielder. Wijnaldum, excuse me there. Right, I did not expect that, but excuse me there. Wijnaldum would be the number one target. Please go and do it quick, because if you leave it till late, then we're going to go into that Spurs game, even the Liverpool games, without Xhaka and Lokonga. Look, Shaka's a liability. I'll say it again. Shaka's a liability. So if we don't get business done quick, then we're going to be in trouble. I'll add you to my channel's Twitter group chat so you can get hold of other YouTubers and help promote your channel, mate. Big up, Stephen. Thank you very much. If you could do that, that would be extremely helpful. So yeah, but look, like I said, Wijnaldum is probably my favourite choice because it's mainly the fact that he's Premier League proven. Liverpool, he scored big goals. I think he was underrated as well. I don't think he got enough credit for what he was doing in that Liverpool side. And I think it's someone we can get. I think it is someone we have a big chance of getting. So go and do the business. Go and get it done. And maybe come up to that Spurs game. If we can have a combo of someone like Xhaka Wijnaldum, preferably Xhaka Wijnaldum. I would prefer Lokonga Wijnaldum, but Xhaka Wijnaldum, I won't complain about that. Just done it, bro. Big up, mate. Big up for you as well. Big up. I'm not gonna try and butcher your name. I don't want to offend you, so I'm not gonna try and read out your name and then end up offending you. So big up yourself. Thank you for showing love. But yeah, big up everyone. I think I will wrap it up because what's the time? It is. I was aiming to do 45 minutes. If there's anyone else who look, the link is pinned. Anyone who wants to come on quickly before I end it, do it now. I'll go for another 5 minutes to give anyone a chance to come on. But yeah, big up everyone supporting. So the Premier League table right now. One question I will pose is, and people in the chat answer this: will Arsenal convincingly get top four? Will Arsenal maintain, not just get top four, will they maintain the performances that we've seen from them? I hope so. I really do hope so, because those performances that we've seen, we've got to applaud the performances. Look, I said this, that 10-game unbeaten run, the performances weren't that good. They weren't good at all, to be honest. We were getting off with 1 or 2 wins here. And then come the United game, we get found out. Everton, we get found out. And then since that Everton game, we have changed something. It's like we've flicked a switch. And now the football we're playing, it's I don't know what he's done. But yeah, big up. Yeah. No, look, top 4 is going to be tough. Like Arjun says, Arjun, if you wanna come on for 5 minutes, feel free. Don't worry if you can't. But he says will be difficult, but no reason why we shouldn't get top 4. Look, the one thing is, I said it earlier in the stream. If we convincingly get top 4, big up Arteta. I would back him for next season, only if we went the next step. Not necessarily winning the league, but at least put up a challenge, at least win a trophy, put up a challenge for top 4. Then, if I see progression, I will start trusting the process. But right now, it's not enough to say it's progression. It is in terms of the performances, but whether we'll carry those performances through to the end of the season, that's the big question. If we get top 4, and look, it's not. Look, if at the end of the day, if we get top 4, it's an achievement. No, that's not the mentality. Top 4 is not an achievement. So don't be saying if we get top 4, it is progress. It's not success. It's not an achievement. It could be an achievement if, considering the way Arsenal have been, it could be an achievement. But we all wanted Wenger out because we were getting top 4 and getting nowhere. I have a worry that if we get top 4, the board will settle for it and we won't push that next step further. We'll see. If we don't get top 4, but we miss out by just a margin, and United and Tottenham have been playing really well, or West Ham, then I might still be able to back Arteta. If we don't get top 4, but we let ourselves down, it's because we've been playing poorly. Sorry, mate. Done. You are done. You have to go, pack your bags, Arteta out. But for now, I'm not Arteta in and I'm not Arteta out. I'm just going game by game, and where we are in May, that's what I want. That's what will decide things. So yeah, but look, we have come to the end of the stream. I just want to say big up to everyone who's put a chat in. Um, Everyone who's watched, supported. We're on 213 subs, so no, I really appreciate it. Like anyone who wants to come on in the future, I've said it. I'll say it again. My Twitter is in my about section. My email is in my about section. Please don't hesitate to message me, email me. I will get anyone on because I don't have a problem. As long as you've got your camera on, then come on. Even if look, I would even love to have someone who challenged me on because I don't just want to have people who agree with what I'm saying every time. I want to have people who challenge me as well. I'm up for a debate as well. But big up everyone for supporting. Big up Stephen Featley TV. Big up S Featley TV. Amazing channel. Like the stuff he's doing with his children's liver disease supporting. I've got to respect. I've respected so much. So yeah, big up yourself. And I put his link in the chat. Go subscribe to him. Go subscribe to QNTV. Go subscribe to Arsenal Alex. All these people, they're all real ones. So go and subscribe to them. But people, we've come to the end of the stream. Roll to 300 subs. That's what I'm on. Please do get me there. Help me get there. Anyone watching on playback, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Subscribe, share, comment, anything like that to help the channel. Because we're on that road to 300, and hopefully I'm going to set myself a target by my 18th birthday, July 29th, 2022, we can hit that 1K mark. So yeah, we'll see. But big up everyone, big up Rafe as well. I would say go subscribe to Rafe, but you don't really have a channel. You don't even have a profile picture, mate. It's poor. You probably hide it in your mum's box room, commenting on my channel right now. No, I don't know why I'm being sorry. He's a friend, so I can banter him like that, innit? But yeah, big up Rafe. But we're gonna end the stream there. So before I waffle on anymore, I'm just gonna end it. But big up, and yeah, I'm out.